everyone, and welcome back to Flight Simulator X. I know it's been a long time, and I've been meaning to get back into it. I had an E&B problem, but you know what? We'll just get into this, and then we'll talk along the flight. We're currently in Alton, Illinois, where I used to fly out of in flight school, and we're going to be heading up to Springfield, Illinois today in the Cessna 342. And it's not a Cessna 342, it's a Cessna 342 series, or whatever you want to call it, as you can see right there on that little numeral 2 there. But yeah, we're going to take this thing up to Springfield today and just enjoy a nice day of flying, and see what happens along the way as far as turbulence and all that good stuff. I'm looking at the weather, it looks pretty decent, so we shouldn't have any problems going up there, and we'll do some VOR at navigation as far as that goes, probably. If not, we'll just kind of head north, and we'll just do some dead reckoning or some pilotage, I think. So we'll close the door up here, and now that we're inside, and we'll get this thing started up. Alrighty, welcome to the cockpit of the 340. This airplane is made by KALN, and if you're not familiar with KALN, they make amazing exterior and interior airplanes. Sometimes their FDEs aren't so great. I can't remember if I fixed this one or not. This one might be the default one. We will find out soon enough, you know. But all right, let's turn our master battery on here, and get everybody situated as far as this stuff goes. Let's turn our Garmin's on. Everybody here, since avionics are indeed on, let's turn our weather radar to standby for now. Everything looks good there. All right, let's get back to our I-50. I'm not using Track R today. I just kind of just want to enjoy flying, you know, without having to worry about any of the other crap. So that's a lot of the reason why we're doing that. Strobes, navs, all looks good. Okay, that's where everybody is, the avionics master. Okay, let's go ahead and fire this sucker up. I think we might have to prime the right engine. This is about probably all we'll have to do, or the left engine. Well, let's do that. There we go. Fired that one up. Let's start the right engine. Boy, those are like insta starts. Let's check our flaps, make sure it works. Yeah, it all works. That's good. And our takeoff trim is in the white, looks good. And I haven't flown this airplane in probably 2 years, I would imagine. This is an older release from them, but it's been about 2 years, I would suppose, since I've actually flown it. So it'll be a learning experience for both you and me, as always. But I wanted to change it up. I want to play different planes. And don't worry, what the hell happened here? The plane just kind of slid to the right, as they often do in FS. It's a bug in FS that has very low friction in the simulator for some reason. So that's what that's all about. And when it does that, it spins the plane when it starts the engines. Very weird bug, I know. Let's bring on viewpoint up a little bit here. Forward. I'm using Easy Dock camera. I've been using that forever, so that's what we're using for as far as cameras go. Let's have a look-see. Alrighty, she's all fired up here. Just checking to make sure the exterior lights are working, and they are. So let's get our clearance out of here and taxi. We're not doing an IFR clearance today, so we're just gonna simply do VFR. Let's listen to ATIS first. Oh, yeah.
Airport information, Echo 1839 wind calm. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, clouds at 5,200. Temperature 1.4, altimeter 2992. ILS, runway 29 in use. Landing and departing, runway 29 in use. VFR aircraft straight direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on an...
All right, so we're going to head down to runway 29er for our takeoff today. Let's go ahead and call up, runway ground again. There we go. And we're going to be departing to the north. We'll let them know that.
Regional ground, Cessna November 796 Alpha with Echo. Request taxi to the active. Departure to the north. Cessna November 7.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 29er. See taxiway Alpha 5. Contact tower.
Brakes are released.
0 and ready. Taxi, hold short runway 29er. Using taxiway Alpha 5.
Alright, give some power. Like so. Alright, it looks good to me. Alright, right, we're bumbling around here. This is my old stomping ground. I used to go to flight school out of here in Alton, and it's a little bit different nowadays. They moved a taxiway around, but this is the older one. No, this is my version of it, so this is the correct version. Never mind. And if you're interested in this airport, which I don't know why you would be, but if you are, I do have on avsim.com. If you look up my my name, I have a few files on there, and I did fix this airport back when I was in flight school. So, a little outdated, I know, but it is still something. So we're going to taxi down to 29, and then we're going to take off and head north to Springfield, Illinois. Springfield, Illinois. And another thing, what sucks is I have to turn the density of the autogen up and down in this game because to try to get a realistic feel. This isn't very realistic because here at Alton, where you see all those trees over there, they are not there. That's a field. I need to make some custom exclude files for stuff like that to just get rid of the trees and stuff to make that a little more realistic. There's a golf course off to our right. And she also told us that we are cleared to taxi to runway 29, so that means that we don't have to stop at runways and ask if we can cross them. She would have told us to hold short of a runway if that were the case, which it is not. A quick taxi down here. I'm excited to get in the air. It's been in a while. It's been in a while? Yeah, Jeff. It's been in a while. It's been a while. I don't have the face cam on today or on this flight, but in a future flight, leave a comment below if you'd like to see that. I think it'd be a little more boring with the face cam on this one, but you guys tell me what you would like to see as far as that goes, because I don't mind showing you that, or I could set it up to show like the throttles and the yoke if you'd like to see that as well. All things to consider. So I'm going to kind of treat my FSX series a little bit different. And when we get in the air, we're going to talk about some stuff, and let's flip our yeah, we'll turn our weather radar on. Turn the range down. We don't need the range to be that close or that far out. I kind of want to treat this like I do my Euro Truck Simulator series and any of my simulator series, really. I want to have fun with the game, guys. I don't want to be it's not it's a fly with me series. You're just riding along with me in the simulator as is, It's not going to be like, this is how they're not tutorials on how to fly. You can pick things up by watching, and they're not, some things might be right, some things may be wrong. I mean, I don't fly Cessna 340s in real life. I've only flown Cessna 172s. With brief time in a metro, and that was only because it's like an opportunity given to me to do that. So you guys that do watch my FSX videos, I appreciate that you guys support that, but also you guys that only come here for the FSX videos, just realize that I'm not a kind of person that's going to be giving tutorials on how to fly particular add-ons and such. I just kind of want to have fun with the simulator. To be honest, back in 2000, I think it was like 2010, I left the flight simulator community, and I did it for reasons, mainly because I just don't see humble people anymore. There are plenty, and the older crowd and all those guys, they're awesome. It was just, I don't know, the newer generation that was coming up, they ruined a lot of the community for me. And aviation, is something that is still very, very important to me, and I plan on when I start making a little more money in my life to finish some ratings. Once you go to the skies, it's a cheesy saying, but once you look up towards the skies, you're forever changed pretty much. Nobody else can really understand that unless they're a fellow pilot. And then when you've been there, you would understand what I mean. That first feeling of the solo is just unbelievable. You're by yourself in an airplane, and you're flying by yourself. It's amazing. So that's what I plan on doing with this. But getting back into, after takeoff, we'll talk a little bit more about that. The reason why I left the flight simulator community and all that good stuff. I don't want it to be a Debbie Downer episode. I just want to be honest and let you guys know what I plan on doing with this series. All right, we're going to hold short of 2.9 here. No need to do an engine run up really, mainly because this is a simulator and we don't have to do it. Tower, let's talk to them.
Regional Tower, Cessna November 796 Alpha, runway 29er, ready for takeoff, north departure. Cessna November 796 Alpha, cleared for takeoff, runway 29er, north departure approved.
All right, we are clear for takeoff, 29er north departure approved.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er, Cessna 996 Alpha.
And is that our strobes? I can never remember this shit, what that says. Oh, navs, okay, yes. Okay, there's strobe lights right there. All right, yeah, we want our strobe lights and landing lights are on. We are clear for takeoff, runway 29. Surface winds are calm. Should be a pretty nice ride up to Springfield. I'm excited about it. And we're gonna learn the instruments as we go because I haven't a clue in this airplane how to use a lot of the instruments. Oh, this brings back some memories from runway 29. There's been a lot of them in my life. All right, rub these babies up. Let's get going down there. Let's roll. Airspeed is live. We are rolling. Run a V speed here. Let's go ahead and rotate her nice and slow. There we go. She popped right up off the ground like that. Gear up, positive rate. Gear is coming up indeed. And we're gonna climb up to about 1,100 feet, and then we'll just turn to the north, mainly because we want to get to that pattern altitude or the transition for these guys. And we're in Class D airspace, so we're coming on 1,100 there. So we're gonna go ahead and make our turn and get a track a northern heading here. Flying out of Bethalto, Illinois is where we are. There's some bleed through that strobe over there, so that's cool. Alrighty. Yes, we are. And we're probably going to have to talk to St. Louis approach. We'll see you next time. Let's get a flight following.
Cessna November 796 Alpha, this type Cessna 340, 1 mile north of regional, request flight following. Cessna November 796
trim it out a little bit here.
4305.
Pull back our power a little bit. It's better power management. Acknowledge that squawk code. That's just a code we put in our transponder to let the ATC know. Here we are. And there's our radar contact. That is indeed us that you have, lady. Awesome. All right, so now that we get that taken care of, we can just climb up. We're gonna probably climb to about, I don't know, let's do about, let's see, we're going north, so E will be odd numbers. We're going northeast, so odd number, we'll probably climb to about 7,000 feet today. That's what I'm gonna go for. We can go much higher, but we don't really need to. We'll just go slow and slow. Stay out of the way of the business jets and stuff. So I have no issues with that. Ooh, downdraft. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying before was, you know, I left the simulator community and flight sim community mainly because there's not a lot of humble people anymore. People that just enjoy the hobby for what it is. Everybody wants to be smarter than everybody and prove each other wrong on how to fly, and I'm not about that. I don't believe doing that. I don't believe you learn from that. 180, okay, yeah. It's for a water ski. ERJ 145. But anyway, that's a lot of the reason why I left. I just couldn't take the ignorance and the slander that people throw against other virtual pilots and pilots alike. Flying, you're always learning. You're always learning something. It's not like you just know everything all of a sudden. So that's a lot of the reason why I quit. I couldn't handle the assholery, as you will. Actually, you know what? Our RPMs are high on that manifold, so let's feather these engines back just a hair, so we can get them into the green zone. Yeah, I know it's gonna run a little rough here. It's all right. We'll get it to even out a little bit. There we go. I don't have my condition levers mapped on my throttle quadrant because I'm just mainly because I'm lazy. Now let's try to figure out our thing here. Let's do a direct to. direct to. I want to go to. No. Bouncing all around here. Oh, you bitch. You'll beesh. No, I want to go that. Nope. Nope. Clear that. Fly the airplane. Actually, you know, we might have an autopilot system in this that we can actually use. And it's probably gonna be a pop-up window or something, I would imagine. Let's just continue flying the plane here for now. We're getting closer to our altitude. Let's hit shift 3. Not that. Shift 4. There it is right there. Let's do altitude when it turns time for that. So we have a flight director and altitude hold. We'll do heading for, we'll do heading for now. And we're gonna turn this on right when we get to about 7,000. So there's 7,000 feet. We'll turn the autopilot on. She will hold that down for us while we figure out our navigation. And let's pull our power back. I don't know why we are diving so crazily down to 7,000 feet, but that wasn't engaged. No, it's going down. It's just being weird. Up. We want to go up. We don't want to go down. Up. All right, we're figuring this out nice and easily here. Figured there'd be like a knob or something that would notify me on what vertical speed I am selecting, but we're just gonna feel it out. And it's on that. So distance to track, it's 45 miles to Springfield. That seems legit. Oh, I guess it is. Distance to track is 014, which we are on a heading of 360. So let's go ahead and move that to 014. Which is going to be about right before 15. So let's click up about right there. It's probably good. 014, and so it's a bearing of 012 magnetic. Our ground speed is 167 knots, so we're doing pretty decent there. And magnetic heading right there. We're looking at our compass. That's what that guy is. So pretty cool. It is Saturday and the video is out. So I plan on doing simulators on the weekends. So again, let me know if you guys what you think of that, so I can continue my normal stuff during the week. I do want to get videos out to you guys on the weekends, so that's what I plan on doing with simulators. That way, you know, if people don't want to watch it, they don't have to, but it's like that during the week too, you know. We are flying VFR, so I know we came close to that cloud earlier. So again, you know, don't hit me with cloud clearance rules. I know what they are. In real life, I'm just not worried about them. It's a simulator. I'm having fun. That's the only way I'm going to be able to really enjoy FSX is to have fun. In a big fuck you to every single person that comes in here saying, you know, oh, you suck. You're a shitty pilot. You do this. You're wrong. You're a fucking idiot. You know what you're doing. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. This is the only way I'm going to enjoy this, you know, recording it. And hats off to those guys that, you know, like, that do tutorial videos. There was, escapes my mind, but there was a fella that did, he was from the UK, did the PMDG series. I watched a lot of his videos to learn, from flying the NG, the 737. And, you know, the whole time I'm doing it, I know that we're at 7,600 feet and climbing up over these clouds. And when I did it, I never was like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing or blah, 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 blah. You know, this guy's an idiot. No, I took what he said, you know, and it's not the end all be all. It's like anything in the world. It's not the end all be all of it. But, and like, doesn't mean that, you know, everything he does is 100% right. But you learn from it. At least then I could operate the airplane the way I wanted to. No, let's keep it on. The reason why we're doing a flight following and we're avoiding clouds and stuff is because flight following will give us traffic advisories for any airplanes. We don't have TIS or any TCAS system in this airplane for traffic avoidance, so we're just simply doing it by eyes. And you can't see that well, as you can see in the simulator, just by eyes alone. I know the big boys are up there in the air. You can see them, the contrails. The contrails. 35 miles out. Getting there. That little power here. Okay, the airplane seems like it wants 8,000 feet. So let's get back down to 7,000. We might have to go down to 5,000 to get below the cloud deck. I don't know. And I believe that highway that is right off our nose is probably Highway 55 north. I'm not 100% sure, but it is along the route to Springfield. So I'm I shouldn't say pretty sure, but I think it's 55. Alrighty, we're descending through 5,300 now, and we are about 15 miles or so out. I went ahead and just cut all the boring stuff out of the flight just to try to make it in one episode this time around. We shot a little to the east, just so I could come into Springfield from the east and land to the west, because that's where the winds are out of. We're using a westerly runway. So that's why we're about... I don't know. We're just about 10 degrees off of like where we were originally flying to the east, and then we turned west into Springfield. Also had a lot of cloud buildup that I overflew as well. In future episodes, I've been thinking about it. You guys will tell me. Like I said before, if we want to do these in parts, or if you guys would just like these edited up as a whole shebang. You can leave a comment below and let me know what you think of that, because their opinion is valued. All right, we're going to pull our power a little bit back a little bit. This is the town of Springfield. We're 12 miles out now. All right, we're about 10 miles out now. Let's see if we can call up Springfield here and talk to them, Abraham Lincoln Capital. See what runway he wants us on, or she.
Springfield Tower, Cessna November 796 Alpha is 10 miles east with Foxtrot land. Cessna November 796 Alpha.
Left base.
Springfield Tower, make right traffic, runway 4, altimeter 2992.
Never mind. We're landing to the east. Winds must have shifted. Should be right traffic for runway 4, which isn't too bad. It's right off to our nose. So we'll enter the pattern at a 45-degree angle. We're going to come down to about 2,000 feet or so. So let's go pull our power. About 2,000 feet or so, and then we'll enter the pattern right downwind for runway 4, and we'll turn base and final all that good stuff. Let's go and put our props fully forward for landing and approach phase of the flight, and manage our power on the way down. So I'm going to go ahead and just spin this over to 4 just to remind ourselves. We're going to grab ATIS. Well, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to grab ATIS from here, and then we're going to put the heading bug on where the winds are. Well, winds are calm, so we'll just put it over to 40.
Landing and departing runway 4. VFR aircraft state direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have golf.
All right, we do have golf, and we've already talked to Tower anyway. We didn't. In real life, you would tell Tower, you have golf, or what have you. But that little beep you heard there, that was when you pull the power levers back and you don't have gear down or flap set or whatever, it's an oral warning to let you know, hey, you're an idiot. But it's all right. We got a nice 1,000 foot per minute descent here into Springfield. Man, a little pitchy, isn't it? The FDE, yes. I might have to find my fixed FDE for this airplane, because I do love flying this airplane. It's just the FDE is kind of pitchy on it. I can remember on the elevator effectiveness. Okay, coming through 3,500 here. Pulling our power some more. One thing about this airplane that you can see, it does not like descending at all, basically. At all. So as we approach into Springfield, we use visual cues that we're going to use on our approach to runway 4. So we're entering kind of at a 45-degree angle, a little more than that. We're going to turn here a little bit more to make it 45. And we're going to fly basically, I plan on flying over this road as you see down here right off our nose that intersects, I don't know if you can see the mouse right in here. And we're going to use that area right there as our downwind leg area. And then we'll make right base for the runway 4. Basically a little further out. I'm just looking where those intersecting highways are. It kind of helps us get a visual cue as to where we need to be on our approach as we come in. So we're going to use this basically this highway as a nice visual cue for our right base. So gear's going to come down. All right, clear to land, runway 4.
Clear to land, runway 4.
Go next, setting a flap. And let's fly this puppy in. We're going to shoot for about 100 knots here. We're going to blue line it. Here's our base. Still seem a little high on the approach to me, but I'm just gonna, you know, plane in descending is just not stuff it likes to do. It's got a displace threshold on it too, so I'm using that as well. It does have VASI lights, that's cool. So we can use that. Let's fly into the VASIs here now. Pull that power out a little bit more. As we slide around onto our nose onto this runway. Here she comes down. Nice lag spike there on short final. You gotta love it. That's the FSX way, it seems. Try to stabilize this approach a little bit better. That's what happens when you're rusty at flying. Okay, we're on the glide slope now. Ooh, man, that pitchy. I told you it was pitchy. I wasn't lying when I said it was pitchy. Let's pull our power over the threshold and round out to our flare now. Come on, baby. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Up, 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 up. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Almost down. And we're down. Alrighty. We'll turn off down here to the right and park it at the general aviation parking area. Further on down. The brakes, so they're gonna be like, please exit the runway. Pull our flaps up now and clean that sucker up. Cross over this line. We can turn our strobes off and landing light. Over to ground. See you guys next time. Thanks for your help as always. Okay, we're gonna come taxi over this way, and while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and kill our landing light, turn the taxi light on, and we'll kill our strobe light. So overall, not a bad flight, just knocking the rust off the wings, you know? I haven't flown in a while. We'll get used to it. And this is the first time I've flown this airplane in a few years, so that, you know, that makes that much of a difference. Wasn't 100% happy with the approach, but you know, we're a small airplane, so we can slice and dice as needed be. For us to do that, let's pull our power here, and we will kill our engines. And there she goes. And let's kill our avionics power here. Off. Alrighty. Master batteries are off, and that, you know, that's basically that's the flight. So hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like on this video if you want to keep this series alive, and let me know, you know, that does help me know if you guys enjoy it. So With that said, I'll see you guys next time for another flight.